So divine love is a love that it's seen everywhere, within everything, beyond everything, in everyone, beyond everyone. It is a love, a light of divine that has been forgotten in our civilization. It has been forgotten and overlooked. And this is the biggest cry I see in our humanity. We're crying for love, we're crying to be seen, we're crying to be acknowledged. We want love, we expect love. And you know, all the conditionings around this great wound that humanity suffers from. The great wound of all is this wound of believing we are separate from divine nature, because we have simply forgotten how it is to live as a divine being. We have simply forgotten how it feels like to be always in union with God inside. So thus we experienced a lot of pain as humanity. A lot of pain is experienced through various ways, yes, various ways, various branches, so to speak. But yet in the core of it all, it's the biggest wound of experiencing the separation from the oneness with God itself. That in essence is the wound, the biggest wound of all. So for us to remember the divine nature within, we undergo various practices of self-inquiry or else devotional practices. And we learn ways how to surrender the ego I. And we keep practicing that so that the ego I will not obstruct the divine nature within. The ego I creates the experience of separation on all levels, in all degrees. No matter how gross or subtle the ego I is, we are bound to experience suffering. So for us to go beyond this sense of I, which is the core wound of separation, it's that separates us to believe we are somebody else, something else, or the fragmented self, or the one that suffers, the one that has had traumas. We may identify with various identities of the separated self. But yet, today we meet once again to remind ourselves of our true nature, the nature that is beyond birth, beyond death. It's the nature that is always in bliss, in union, in love with God. There is nothing in this world that will fulfill that. Nothing. There's nothing in your 5 senses that will give you that. greatest fulfillment, to reunite in union with the absolute self, is to realize your God's nature within. And for that, what we can do is surrender that which obstructs it.